Are you sure we can't help you with anything?
No, it's okay. It's fine. Thank you, though. Thank you.
Do you think the kids are?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you both ready?
Yes, we're
Yes.
ready.
Yeah.
Okay, great. My name is Jules Jones with the Toronto Observer. Over the past several months, as most have tried to stay apart, a group of East York homeowners are banding together. The reason? To oppose a 65-unit social housing development slated to be built in their neighbourhood. The building, which the City of Toronto says will help to combat Toronto's ever-increasing homeless population, will be built on a parking lot. I'm in East York to understand why these homeowners are so opposed to this particular development. I'm about to sit down with Steve and Karen Dreary, the self-appointed leaders of the group, to learn more. So thank you both for sitting down with me today. To start, could you just introduce yourselves?
Yes. My name is Steve Dreary. I'm a husband and a father, longtime resident of the East York neighborhood, and a chief financial officer for Suncor.
Right. So I'm Karen Dreary. I'm a mother of two, and I'm a school principal.
Great. And how long have you lived in East York?
We've been here for about 10 years now. It really feels like we belong here. We were so happy to get a house for just under $1 million, which in this housing market is a steal.
Right. What do you like about the neighborhood?
Well, it's very clean and quiet and
Safe. Very safe for our kids,
Yeah, I hear that a lot. Safe from what?
You know.
Let's move on to talking about the housing development. Can you tell me why you and your group are so opposed to this particular development?
I know what people are saying about us. They're saying that we're racists, that we only want the neighborhood to be single family detached homes, and it couldn't be further from the truth. My brother is gay, so I know.
He's really not like that. If we see a homeless person on the street, he often stops and gives them a $5 bill. So
Thank you, honey. Thank you. What I'm really concerned about here is the parking lot.
I actually have a quote from another article here. This is a direct quote saying that we are concerned about the housing development because homeless people are dangerous and the crime they'll bring to our community will decrease the value of our properties.
I don't remember him saying that. And, if he did, and I'm not saying he did, it's just, it would have been taken out of context.
I mean, it's a complete quote, so I'm not sure how it could be taken out of context. So tell me why you're concerned. You mentioned you feel like, before I remember you were telling me the media isn't focusing on the parking lot enough, so maybe you could tell me a bit about the parking lot?
Definitely. For starters, it's right across from the elementary school, the pool, and the baseball diamond. If I couldn't park there to drop my kids off at school or these activities, they just wouldn't get there. I don't know what we would do.
And people are always talking about green space, but they rarely talk about gray space. All that gray has a very calming effect on the eyes.
So you think the parking lot is like it's nice? It's a nice place to spend.
It's beautiful.
Time? Do you spend a lot of time there, other than when you mentioned you drop off your kids, but otherwise?
Well, no, of course not.
Right. Tell me about the group of neighbors that's come together for this cause.
Well, we've got a good-sized group, and we are petitioning the city and the province for a public inquiry. But I will say the most exciting thing that we're doing is our parking lot tours.
Yes. Yeah, so we've been doing these tours for several months now, and we really see it. It's just kind of like small acts of resistance like this that will protect our community. It's kind of revolutionary, you know, just a group of neighbors getting together to, you know, achieve change.
You know what, Karen? We should take her on one of the parking lot tours.
Yes.
If you want it.
Sure. I mean, I don't see why not.
Well, great. Yeah. I'll get in touch with Nancy and we can set that up for tomorrow.
Okay, ready whenever you are.
Thank you for joining us today in this beautiful spot of the borough of East York, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Our group member Nancy apologizes for her absence today, although she has been occupying the lot in an act of protest most days for at least 30 minutes. I'll start by saying that this space provides everybody in our community with opportunities and is an important hub for all.
Thanks, Steve. So we'll start with a discussion of the native foliage. So, you know, as you can see, this is, I'm pretty sure, a willow tree, and it's very difficult to raise them. We have some creeping vines on the fence here, and just some really rare gems that, you know, I really don't think I've seen some of these species anywhere else in the city. So just really a micro ecosystem that would be very difficult to replace.
On a clear night, you can actually see Sigma 9, the star. So we've been petitioning municipal, national, and international scientific bodies to get this parking lot officially recognized as a dark sky preserve.
It's just the one star that you can see, or is it multiple stars?
It's the one star. It's our North Star, we say.
Yeah. As you can see, there's people coming and going, very vibrant community space. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Color of the asphalt.
It's a very walkable parking lot. It's really the way the layout is from that perspective.
They're not trying to cram too many cars. Vehicles are rightfully getting larger. The entire size of this parking space, it's future-proof.
It's a very well-written letter, so I think we have a good chance.
It's extremely well written.
Yeah, thank you for coming on our tour.
Okay. Thank you guys so much. That was really, really interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. I do have a couple more questions that I wanted to ask you. One in particular, actually, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I saw that you know, homelessness advocates across the city are asking East York residents, so I guess you, I suppose, for compassion. They say that they think affordable units like this will really help to combat this issue. So I guess I just wonder what your reaction would be to that statement.
Well, I would say compassion is definitely necessary, and I think that extends have some compassion for us.
We're not saying that people don't need support or that people don't need homes.
Right, so what are you saying?
We're just saying these homes shouldn't be built here. This parking lot is the hub, the heart of our community.